our pony, Roly. He's very cute, very pretty, and sometimes a bit naughty. But he's going to help us with today's story. You've just got to use your imagination and pretend he's a donkey. Have you ever been in the situation where you've tried really hard for someone to understand something? No matter how hard you try, they just really don't. Well, in today's story, Jesus spent about 3 years trying to explain to people who he was and why he came, but they just didn't get it. Right now, Alan is desperately trying to get us to understand that it's time for his walk. Jesus and his disciples were on their way to Jerusalem. When they reached Bethany, Jesus sent 2 of his disciples into the village to find a young donkey. "Untie the donkey and bring it here," Jesus said. "And if anyone asks what you're doing, tell them the Lord needs it." Sure enough, they found the donkey tied up just as Jesus described. They got the donkey and took it to Jesus. He climbed on the donkey and rode into Jerusalem. Jesus rode on, and a great crowd of people gathered along the road. Many had heard about his miracles, and everyone was glad to see him. As he passed by, people threw cloaks on the ground for him to ride on. Some people cut palm branches and waved them, shouting, "Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord." Everyone was happy and excited. What would he do next? Maybe he was coming to Jerusalem to solve all their problems. But not everybody was happy. The Pharisees did not like what they were seeing at all, because everybody did seem to love him. When Jesus got close to Jerusalem, he cried, because he knew the people who were so pleased to see him. They were shouting, "Hosanna! Praise to the King!" Didn't know who he was or why he came. They wanted an earthly king to save them from the Roman rule. They didn't want a heavenly king who would save them from their sin. You see, those people would be the same people that a few days later would be shouting, "Crucify him! Crucify him!" as they did on the cross.